Hello everyone, Brickosaurus 227. Today we're going to be doing a review on the LEGO Jurassic World set 75941 Indominus Rex vs. Ankylosaurus. Enjoy. Alright, the set includes 537 pieces and retails for an average of $100. It goes with two dinosaurs, the Indominus Rex and the Ankylosaurus figures. And it also comes with 5 LEGO minifigures. The builds of the set are the gyrosphere sign, a couple of trees that can connect to the gyrosphere sign, and a theme park build with a gyrosphere launcher. Now, I do want to point out that this LEGO green platform that the build is attached to is not included in the set. I just use this so it would be easier to do the review. And it also includes a LEGO gyrosphere. It was a type of vehicle that was in the Jurassic World movie. By the way, these cheese crackers are like very delicious. So delicious. Okay, so normally I do the review starting off with the LEGO minifigures, but first we're going to start with the dinosaur figures. Alright, the first dinosaur figure we're going to review is the Indominus Rex. So, this is the only other Indominus Rex ever since the 2015 release of Jurassic World sets. Way back, 5 years ago, there was only one set with the Indominus Rex. So it's nice to see the Indominus Rex come back in 2020. I was worried I was never going to be able to get one, and I like the new design. I think it's more accurate to the original one. It's more grayish instead of 100% white. It's a really cool. I like the way it's done. I like how the silver scales reflect, and there's quite a few features to it that the Indominus Rex before didn't have. Well, new updates to the features it already had before. Such as the hands. The hands can hold characters, but instead of the old Indominus Rex arms, they have these little studs that can hold character. You can put a little character in there, stick the character in, and look, it's holding the character. That's kind of a way you can do it. It has them on each arm or hand, 2 studs. I like the new design of the hands too. I like it better. It only has 3 fingers though, and the Indominus Rex in the movie had 4. It's a little bit inaccuracy there, but it's fine. I can deal with it. And it has several points of motion. It has the jaw can move up and down, and you can change how far you want the jaw to move. You want to do it open a little bit, or you want to open all the way. One thing that disappointed me about the Baryonyx set way back last year, but I did the review this year, but one thing that really disappointed me at the Baryonyx set was when you open the mouth, there was no middle point. It just went all the way open. You couldn't do this. And, of course, I do stop motion a lot with dinosaurs, and that kind of gets hard to do. You want a middle point so it would look real. So, if you wanted to roar or something. Anyway, it's a really cool figure. The arms move up and down. Head moves side to side, up and down. Legs move side to side. And the tail can turn as well. I don't really know the use for this here, why they do that, but whatever. It's fun. You can fit a LEGO character in the mouth. There's just no guarantee that's going to stay in there. Like I said, there's no guarantee it's going to stay in there. But it's pretty cool. You can fit one in the mouth. I want to compare it to the T-Rex figure. So let me grab that here. Alright. So here's the T-Rex figure, and it's roughly the same size. It's a similar mold as well, and it's really just a T-Rex. The body is the T-Rex with horns on top instead. And anyway, this is a cool figure. I honestly personally like the T-Rex LEGO figure better, but it's very interesting to see a new Indominus Rex after so long. So I'm already happy about it. Alright, on to the next dinosaur. Alright, the next dinosaur is the Ankylosaur figure. Let me try to focus the camera. Okay, I can't get it focused where it will be better quality, but yeah, this is a really cool figure. It's one of the only, it's the only other large herbivore except for the Triceratops that they've come out with. And I'm really excited about it because it's unique, and there's a lot of things about it that are pretty cool. Now, there's not much motion that goes with it. The only real points of motion are the tail and the legs. And I know a lot of people have complained about the tail being too loose, but I was able to fix that problem with the tail being loose. Like, it would just go side to side a lot more faster, and it was just really loose when it went side to side. I was able to fix the problem because if you take the dinosaur apart, you'll notice that it's built separate a lot of different ways. But you'll see here, I replaced a black one with, it originally went with a gray piece, and this was designed to be this was a lot looser. The gray pieces are more loose, but if you replace it with a black version, the black version isn't that loose, isn't as loose as this, and it's a little bit more easier to use. I'm gonna put this back together real quick. All right, I got the Ankylosaurus put back together. All in all, it's a really cool figure. I like it. I think the head I would like it better if the head could turn. It's like hollow inside, but to me, this figure reminds me a lot of the where is that? Let me find that. It reminds me a lot of the old 1980s Lego, or 1990s, sorry, Lego set with this Stegosaur here. It just reminds me a lot of that with, because of the tail, and the and just everything about it, except for the part. Give me a second. Except for the part where the legs. At least you'll be able to move the legs in here. But to me, these figures remind me a lot, and I hope of each other. This just reminds me a lot of the Stegosaurus figure. I'm really hoping that in the next series, when they do the Dominion sets, that there will be a Stegosaurus set, because that would just be really nice. Anyway, because Stegosaurus happens to be my favorite dinosaur. All right, so this is a cool figure. It could be better, but I like it. I would honestly prefer the Triceratops, but that's my personal opinion. I think the Triceratops is better because of all the points of motion in it. But anyway, this is a cool figure, and I really like it. Alright, now let's get to the minifigures. Alright, the first figure is the Owen Grady minifigure. This is just the traditional Owen Grady figure on like all of the sets ever since Fallen Kingdom. I was kind of hoping, since this was set for the the 2015 Jurassic World, that it might have been the old Lego figure for Owen Grady, but it wasn't. They did, however, for the Claire minifigure, they did do it based off the old Claire minifigure, but the Owen figure is like the exact same, which kind of is disappointing because, I mean, the Owen figure is in like every set, and it gets kind of just annoying to have like 10 Owen Lego figures lying around, a lot of stuff, anything. But he goes with the tranquilizer gun with the tranquilizer dart, and the set includes an extra tranquilizer dart, so that's a bonus there. And he has an alternate face expression with a more serious face. I do like that face though. Yeah. Alright, that's it for the Owen figure. Alright, the next minifigure is the Claire minifigure. Claire Dearing from Jurassic World. This is a kind of a new suit, but it's based off of the Jurassic World 2015 suit. It's the same head in the more recent sets, and this hairpiece is the same one from the original Jurassic World set. She also has an alternate face expression, a more scared face, and then over here she has a determined face. This is a pretty neat figure. There's not too much to say about it, but yeah. On the next figure. Now the next figure is the Zach Mitchell minifigure from the original Jurassic World movie. And the thing, it's a little bit different. It has the same hood. He has the same hoodie, but the head and the hairpiece are totally different from the first Jurassic World set. But I like it. I like the head and the hairpiece. I really like it. I mean, it looks cool. He also has a more scared expression here. I really like the suit. I like I like hoodies and stuff, hoodies and jacket type suits. So yeah, I have these. I had the main character in the Ultimate Stick Fight has this kind of suit in my one of my stop motions on my YouTube channel. Please go check that out. The Ultimate Stick Fight series I have. It's kind of a shady stop motion series because I'm not shady. I mean, it's kind of crappy because I wasn't that good at stop motion then. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, this is a cool figure and I like it. Now I wanted to point out that the on the box on the Lego set, it says that his brother, because he has a brother, and I'll be reviewing this character soon. It switches the names from the original movie. It said this guy was named Gray, and the other one was named Zach. It switched it around, and I'll show you in a picture. Excuse me. So in the top corner, I'll put a picture showing how they switched the names around accidentally. Several people have noticed this. It's just a kind of something kind of like a glitch or something. When they did the box, they forgot to. It was an accident. They did, but anyway, on the next figure. Alright, this is the Gray Lego minifigure. His name is Gray Mitchell. And it's the brother, Zach Mitchell. Like I said on the box, they switched the names around, which is kind of disappointing. But anyway, he goes with a new suit on the 2015 set. He was in the Dilophosaurus chase, I think. And he had a white suit. And now this one's gray, so it's a nice little update. A nice little, I guess, plaid suit. No, it's not plaid. It might be plaid. I don't know. And the face expression here is like he's a little happy. He's happy, but there's also a face expression back here where he's more determined or maybe more serious. And I really like this hairpiece. It's a neat hairpiece. You don't see it too often. It's only appeared in a couple Lego sets. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, next figure. Okay, the next figure is a park worker, or the person who mans the ticket booth. This is a really cool character. I like the suit. I really like the head. The hat's okay, and I just think it's a really cool character. There's not too much about it. This character wasn't on the movie at all, but it's just a little extra character, I guess. I really like it. I think it's cool. That's just about as much as I can say. No alternate face expression because he has a hat on. That would look kind of weird. Alright, now to the builds of the set. Alright, the next build of the set is the gyrosaur sign and the trees. They both connect. Alright, here's what they look like connected. There's a sign right here. The trees, and let me do a quick review of it. So the trees can, I guess, turn, which is kind of weird, but I mean, it's not too weird. It just looks kind of weird, and it would be really hard to use in stop motion. But the trees are really cool. There's a little fossil print on there and a gyrosphere sign. I really like that. I think that's cool, a little fossil print there. I could use that in a museum build or something like that. These trees can also fall over, but they're originally built like this, where you can pull this out and push it in, and the tree falls over. It also has the same thing with the other one. I'm not really sure what that's for, or why they have it like that, because it's kind of weird, I think. But it's cool, and you have to push it up here and pull it there. And the tree kept falling on me when I was trying to build the set, and it got quite annoying. And so I pushed this down like that, this little thing down, and they stay up. So that's good. Here's the back of the gyrosphere sign. Not really that much. It's a cool build, but I mean, there's some things going on, like with the trees, I think are kind of weird. The way they kind of turn, I think that's weird. But it looks cool, at least. And the sign is really neat with the fossil piece. That's just really cool, I think. Anyway, that's the gyrosphere sign build. Alright, next is like a gyrosphere. It's a really neat vehicle. It basically rolls. You can roll it, but the seat stays at the same position. It's pretty cool. It has if I can show you it, but it's pretty hard. A character can sit in it. You do is you remove these tabs on the sides. I really don't like how they built the gyrosphere, just to be honest. And you have to pull this apart, and it gets really hard to pull it apart. You have to pull it out real fast. And there you go. And now it's apart, and you can put the character in. In this case, Zach. Give me a second. Put the character in like that. And there's a little screen here with the monitor. Like a little, there's a little screen here with, okay, let me just get that off. There's a little screen piece that shows like a scientist and an explosion. I believe that's part of that was in the movie, or some kind of thing like that. Really, it's kind of weird, but whatever. And the character goes in there. Then you have to put this back on. This is going to be a messy video here. You got to put this back on. Then you put this piece on, and then you have to put these two sides on. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, but it really looks cool once you get the character in there. You can roll the character. Yeah, this would be very hard to do with doing a stop motion, but I think I might be able to manage if I do a stop motion of this set, which I'm going to try to do. I've been working on a new stop motion idea. It's been taking a while before. Yeah, anyway, enough about stop motion. This is a pretty cool vehicle. I like it, but there's just some things. It's really hard to get a character in there, and it doesn't really make any sense. I wish they had an easier way to get a character inside the gyrosphere. This is basically the same kind of gyrosphere that was in the Jurassic World sets. It's just boring. Anyway, now to the main build of the set. Alright, so now we have the main part. It's like kind of like a theme park thing where it has a gyrosphere launcher over here. I'll get to all that in a little bit. I want to say real quick that the platform is not included in the set. Give me a second. Like I said, the platform is not included in the set. I'm just using it so it'll be easier to do the review and things won't fall apart on me or anything like that. Alright, so it's a pretty interesting build. There's a lot of platform space up here. It looks nice on the sides. And I don't like how these do that. It's kind of weird. Anyway, enough of that. It has a little ticket booth in here where the main park worker goes in there. And then someone walks through there. You can't really have a Lego character walk through there. It's kind of hard, yeah. But it's pretty cool. Going over to the back here is where the gyrosphere goes. And let me just, I'll demonstrate in a minute what that does. Over here is the ticket booth, and it's hard to see, but there's like a couple of screens in there with a Lego, like a little Lego calendar there, a dinosaur calendar, and then there's a little screen monitor up there. And it's a little area where a little spinny chair. It's a pretty neat build. The roof, I think the roof looks cool. A lot of people complain about the roof, saying it looks weird. I think the roof looks cool, but that's just my opinion. Then over here, there's the track that the gyrosphere goes down on. Now let me demonstrate how that works. So you take the gyrosphere, you put it in there, and you have to actually turn this thing. You have to do it real fast. If you do it slow, it doesn't really work. So you have to do it real fast, like this. And it launches the gyrosphere, and the kid inside goes flailing around. It's a pretty cool build. I think it's neat. I think it could be better. They could have had something different, but that's just, you know, it looks like a nice. It's a nice build. I like it a lot. It just could be better, in my opinion. Anyway, that's pretty. And I'll give you a quick view of the building. There's some flowers up here, stairs going up to a platform, a little ticket booth, and then there's these side things. I don't really sure what these are for. There's the roof up here, and it just kind of goes to the track over there. It's a pretty cool set, build, and I really like it. It just could be better, I think, in my opinion, but I don't really know how it would be better. Let me know in the comments, though, if you want me to do an alternate build for this set, because that would be really cool. Anyway, now let's just go to the full overview of the set, my personal opinion. Alright, my final opinion about the set, I think it's a really cool set. It's definitely new. It has the Indominus Rex, it has a new herbivore I really like. First Lego Ankylosaurus, except for way back in the old days, they had an old one that didn't even look like a dinosaur. I like the builds of it, but I could use some improvement. I personally give it a 7 out of 10, mainly because it could use improvement. And for $100, this is not really a $100 set. I mean, I would consider this more like an $80 set, and a lot of people have complained about that. That seems to be the biggest complaint with a lot of the Lego sets for 2020. Not all of them, but a lot of them have been a little too overpriced. And I mean, it could be a little cheaper. I think this is definitely like an $80 set for sure. But it is a good set, and I really like it, and I definitely recommend you pick it up. Hopefully, it goes on sale or it gets cheaper pretty soon. Pick one up, because after they discontinue this set, it's probably gonna be worth some money. The Indominus Rex Breakout was $100 from the old 2015, and now it's worth $400. So hopefully, maybe in five years, this will be worth $400. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Have any questions, recommendations, or anything like that, put them in the comments down below. Leave a like. Please share this video so more people will see it. And I'll see you later. Bye.